Technology gives us this opportunity that we may feel displaced. However, what's always differentiated us from technology is our human advice. No one can get in the middle of that. However, have we always treasured our role giving that advice? I'll tell you a story about my mother who ran maid services while I was growing up. I would get off the bus at 12 years old and work in that office every day. Her maid service started out as residential and going to different homes. However, as her business grew, she started taking on construction jobs and cleanup jobs, which meant that she was taking on construction loans and getting paid after the fact. Now, my mom was an art teacher running a business. She had an accountant involved. The accountant might have been giving her her information 6 months, 9 months after the year was over, not relevant to her current day situation. What was her accountant's responsibility to look into those numbers a little bit further and talk to her about what construction loans mean? And I'll tell you why. In 1987, for those of you that remember, there was a stock crash and the savings and loans went down. That meant that all those construction loans defaulted and my mom didn't get paid. She had a choice to make. Do I pay my employees or do I pay my payroll taxes? Which do you think she chose? Her employees. So guess what? The IRS was after our family for years after that. We had to sell our house. I had to watch everything in my room be haggled over for the lowest price. I took on 3 jobs at 16 years old so that I could even help bring in groceries into the family. And that brings me to, we can't just decide that we are in a job because we're good at it. We have to know who we serve. We have to understand why we do what we do. What is our personal purpose behind choosing that job? Just because you're good at math, just because it's a safe career, doesn't mean that that's why you should be doing the role that you're in. You have a duty to serve your customers. We have to get back to our personal purpose and understand why we do what we do so we can serve the people the way we should. It's not just about calling yourself an advisor. What I'm going to say to you is I want you to strive to be cherished by your customer, which means treasured, which means that they can't imagine not having you as part of their life or their business.